Okay, we're ready to bring everyone in. I'm going to admit everyone. Looks like everybody's in. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to County Court 9. I am going to call the docket, but before that, I just want to give all the attorneys a heads up. We are doing our jury trials in person. It's probably not going to be very hectic for the next couple of weeks, but we will probably start.
Sorry, Judge, excuse me, Judge. There's a lot of background noise with someone that isn't muted. Could you please remind those who are not
Everyone,
speaking to
please
be
stay muted. All right, thank you. So basically, we will start having many more in-person jury trials in January 2022. All right, so at this time, I'm going to call the first person is Jim Roundtree.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Tim Roundtree, sorry about
Good
that.
morning, Judge. Can you hear me?
Good morning. Yes, sir. I can hear
Good.
you.
Wonderful. Judge, I've got a plea this morning, as well as several cases I'd like to confer on. Did I understand you're in trial right now?
No,
Oh,
we're
okay.
not in trial. It unfortunately went away.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we are going to just proceed with our docket the normal
Okay.
way.
Okay. So I have a plea on first page, Adolfo Espinosa, and this case should have it translated.
Okay. And that's the plea that you're talking about, Adolfo?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Interpreter. Okay, great.
And then I have about 4 other cases that I'd like to confer on. Would you like me to go through all of them, or just confer and come back and tell you?
Just give me all of them so I can mark them present, and then
Okay.
we'll give you a breakout room.
Great. So the first one is 604-217 on the same first page.
Okay.
That's Mr. Robert Cagle. And judging that one, actually, we're wanting to refer that to BWI court, and I have spoken with Judge Stolhansky about whether it could be transferred, but I don't have complete clarity on whether it can or not. So I would ask for one last reset for me to follow up with Judge Stolhansky.
All right. So you don't want to confer on that one?
I don't need to on that one. And if Mr. Cagle was to be excused, that would be great.
All right, Mr. Tagle, you are excused, sir. You may log off at this time and just stay in touch with your attorney, okay? Thank you.
The next
All right.
case is on page 3, Judge.
Okay,
It's 630-290 Santiago Espinoza,
okay,
and I would like to confer on that.
okay. Is Mr. Espinosa here?
I believe he is, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Yes. And the next case is 633-298. That's also Mr. Cagle. But we'd like to reset that, obviously, as well.
All right, so let me give you a reset date on those two at this time. That will be January 25.
Okay. Great. And is that also going to be the date for Mr. Espinoza?
I'm sorry, tell me that again.
Would that also be the date for Mr. Espinoza, 630-290?
Yes.
Okay,
January
great.
25 is fine.
Okay. Then the next case is on page 4, Judge. It's the last case,
Okay,
644-207,
okay,
Ms. Campos. And I would like to confer on that. She is present, but she's still going to need to see an immigration attorney.
okay.
So I would ask for a reset to the 25th.
All right.
And actually, I don't need to confer, Judge, on that. We have an agreement. We just need her to see the immigration lawyer.
Okay, so then you don't need to confer at all?
Not on that case. I do
Okay.
on one of the other ones. Mhm.
All right, so we'll reset her to January 25 also. They'll all be on the same day.
Great.
All right.
And
You
then
will get
the
a
last
breakout.
one.
Oh,
I
there's
do. I
one.
have one more, Judge. Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Last one. Page 7.
Okay,
And that's 663548.
okay.
Kimberly Cabello. And Judge, I don't need to confer on that. I'm still working through the discovery. If we could just reset that one to the 25th and release Ms. Cabello, that would be great.
Okay, Ms. Cabello, you're excused. You can log off at this time. Stay in touch with your lawyer, okay? And that is reset to January 25 also. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You will get a breakout room any moment now, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mary Petrashik. Okay, I think she's on her way here. Guillermo del Barrio.
Yes, Your Honor. Guillermo del Barrio present. My client is present, Your Honor. What we need, Your Honor, is basically just a setting, Your Honor. It was supposed to be a plea. I think I botched that. I just need to get the paperwork in and get it in. I don't know if we can get something sooner than the 25th. I know that's kind of a long ways, but
Yeah.
my client is on.
Okay, so the way we do it, I will just reset you to the 25th. However, if you have all your paperwork done, you can just reach out to Aleda and you can come in that same day.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you don't have to wait till the 25th.
Awesome.
So-
That'll definitely work.
What's
He's present, Francisco Ibarra. He's present.
What is his name?
Francisco Ibarra.
Francisco Ibarra. And can you give me a cause number, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Hold on. I was looking at it to give it to you. Hold on. I apologize.
No problem.
It is 623182. Francisco Ibarra Moreno.
All right, and we're going to reset that to January 25. But as I said, you can do that plea anytime sooner when you have the paperwork ready, okay?
Perfect, Your Honor. And that we can come in. It's still going to be on Zoom for the short period, I guess, still.
Yeah, we're probably going to continue to do some form of Zoom for even probably the rest of the year.
Oh, okay. Perfect. All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
It's as complicated as it sometimes gets. I think everybody is happy because it makes us all more productive, but at the same time, sometimes it just doesn't work out. So
I agree.
we will have it as a backup more primarily.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay.
So, yes,
Perfect.
Mr. Barrio, you and Mr. Ibarra are excused and you may log off at this time.
Thank you very much. You have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Derek Emmons. I'll come back. Alma Benavides.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on Mr. Ray Esquivel. He is present this morning. He's on page 5. It's cause number 648500, and I'd like to confer with the state.
All right. Do you want me to excuse Mr. Esquivel or you want him to wait for you to come back from conferring?
If we could just have him wait a few minutes.
Not a problem. Okay, you'll get a breakout room any second now, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. John Carroll.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I have Karina Perry on page 1 of the docket, case number 610090.
Okay.
That it's an MTR and I need to confer.
Is she here, Mr. Carroll?
She is. She's present here with me.
Okay, great. I'm going to mark you conferring. You'll be getting a breakout room any second, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Brian Powers.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
Judge, I'm present on Kennedy Serrano's case. We do have a plea. I've been trying to get the plea paperwork emailed to me so we can try to get it taken care of. I don't know if that's possible today.
Okay. Can you give me the cause number on that and I can look it up?
Yes, Judge, it's 652593.
Okay, I will go ahead and check on it at the end of the docket. Actually, Aleda, can you check and see if that paperwork is ready? If not, that way he can be working on it right now. And Aleda is very good at computers, so.
And Your Honor, this was on Ms. Kennedy Serrano?
Mr. Yes.
Okay, let me look for it.
It's 652-593. I'll come back to that in 1 second. Okay, Mr. Powers?
Yes, Your Honor.
Vanessa Garcia?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on Mr. Michael Clark, cause number 646-571, and I do need to confer with the state on that case.
Okay, and is he here?
Yes, he should be on here. Mr. Clark, can you announce, please?
Michael Clark, can you say something, sir? Maybe he's away from his computer or his phone.
Okay, I'll have our office call him to announce, but can I confer with the state in the meantime, Your Honor?
Yes, ma'am. I'm marking you conferring. You'll get that breakout room any second now.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Castillo, did you have a chance to check on the plea for Mr. Powers' client?
It's not in the Outlook. I'm going into now the Adobe to see if somebody else is pending.
I have not gotten a copy of the paperwork for us to fill
Oh,
out.
you haven't gotten the plea packet.
Okay, so it'll be through, he'll have to contact the state, maybe in the breakout room, and the state will give him the paperwork.
Yeah. Okay, so do you want to confer? That way you can get the information you need so you can get the plea paperwork.
That would be great, Judge.
All right, we'll mark you conferring, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Trey Fisher,
Morning, Judge. How are you?
good morning. I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. I have Mr. Marcus Wood, who's on page 8, and the case number is 668855. I would like to confer, and the last check, I could not see Mr. Wood on Zoom, but Mr. Wood, could you please announce for the court? Your Honor, we're checking, the office is checking on him, but I did not see him on earlier, but I still would like to confer if that's possible.
Absolutely. We'll mark you conferring. I do need for him to show up for a couple of seconds so I can mark him present.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
I know that Zoom isn't always cooperative when it's, when you're trying to get in. So we'll wait for him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. You should be getting that breakout room any second. Philip Lambert.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, briefly, could I just have Corey come into room 3 with me to confer?
All right. Mr. Richardson, will you please join Mr. Bosis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Philip
Judge,
Lambert.
yes, Judge. I'm here for Benito Ibarra, case number 635832.
All right.
Present, Your Honor.
He's present as well.
Got it.
I just need to speak with the DAs. I was working with Mr. Lowry on this case, and I believe he is no longer in this court. He emailed me back that there's a new DA. We're just needing, this is a dismissal contingent on payment, and we just need what he called a payment upfront form. And I was going to talk to the DA and see if I could get that.
Okay, yes, sir. I marked you conferring. You'll be getting a breakout room assignment any second.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Terry Carter.
Good morning, Judge. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I have Mr. Aaron Bedoya on the docket this morning. I'm here for Ashley Morgan.
Okay.
We just, I'm sorry.
Do you have a cause number on that?
I do. Give me just one moment, Judge. It is 668932.
Okay, and I saw he is present, so I did
That
not.
is correct, Judge. He is present. I filed a motion for breath records. So if I could confer with the state, but prior to conferring, if I could ask that Mr. Bedoya be excused while I confer, and then I can reach out to him later in the day.
That will work. Mr. Bedoya, you are free to log off, sir. Just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Bedoya. Okay, you should be getting a breakout room assignment, Ms. Carter, any second.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Leslie Herbst.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I'm here on Ernest Gutierrez. I'm not sure if if he's here yet.
No,
Present.
Yeah, he is here. He's under Ernest G. Is that right, Mr. Gutierrez?
He's also being represented by Mr.
By someone else?
Yes,
Okay. That was not pointed out to me. What is the cause number on yours?
let me look it up real quick. Cause number on mine is 622-678. 622, I think 666. He's represented by Mr. Browntree on another unrelated case.
Okay, so Mr. Roundtree did not announce on him. Maybe he did not know. Mr. Roundtree, are you back from conferring? No, not yet. Okay. Well, let's just go with the 622-678 for now, Mr. Herbst. Is Mr. Gutierrez here? Yeah, he's Ernest G, right?
Yes.
Yes, Honor, I'm present.
Did I just count? Okay, mark you present. Okay, so what did you want to do, Mr. Herbst?
I'd like to confer with the state.
All right, I marked you conferring. You'll get a breakout room any second, okay?
Very good, Your Honor. Thank you.
Javier Guerra.
Morning, Judge. I'm here for Stacy Hasler. She's present. This is cause number 637983 on page 3.
Okay.
We've reached a tentative plea agreement with the state, although I do have a couple questions and I emailed them this morning. I've got the plea paperwork with me, but my scanner's just broke. If we could reset it for a plea on January 25th, and if we get done sooner, I'll contact Ms. Castillo and set it up and send her all the paperwork.
That will work, Mr. Guerra.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank you. So you and Ms. Hassler are welcome to log off. You have a
Thank you,
great
Judge. Have a good day.
You too. Dylan George,
Morning, Your Honor.
morning.
I have Gerardo Nava on page 9, 672004.
Okay,
He should be present in the courtroom, or he was on his way in at least about half an hour ago.
okay. What was his first name?
Gerardo
Okay, let's see if I see him here.
or Gerard Nava.
No, he's not on my list yet, so
He's on-
we'll wait for him. Okay, so what did you want to do on this, Mr. George?
I'd like to confer, please.
All right, you'll be getting that breakout room any second.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. David Castillo.
Good morning, Judge. I'm on page 5 and page 7. Robert Spencer, 651017 and 661554. Mr. Spencer has a felony pending in the 227th, but he is also a fugitive. I have not had contact with him. I don't believe he's present, but we could ask to see if he's actually got my messages.
Mr. Spencer, are you here, sir? It's important if you are here that we know that. Okay.
Yeah, yes, Judge. He's been, I guess, AWOL for a while. So I guess the court can either put a warrant for him or because technically he's on bond on these cases.
Yeah.
He has the warrant on the felony.
All right, so we'll have to issue a bond forfeiture. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
If I
Do
could-
you
if
have
I could be-
anything else, Mr. Castillo?
That's all, Judge.
All right, thank you, sir. You're excused and you
Okay.
can log off. Take care.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Scott McCrum?
Good morning, Judge. I'm present. I have Carlos Gonzalez on page 1, 582875. He is present and he has a felony pending. I don't have a setting on that felony, but I'm hopeful you'll reset this to that 25th docket. Maybe the-
Well, I was going to give you, you're the attorney in the felony, right?
Yes, ma'am.
February 1,
Okay,
okay?
that will work.
Okay, do you have anything else, Mr. McCrum?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. And Mr. Gonzalez can log off at this time. Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge.
R.L. Griner?
Good morning, Judge. I'm here on Damian Nobles, page 7, the number 1 on it, cause number 660819.
Okay.
He should be present. We talked yesterday, and I'd like to confer with the state, but I don't need to take up the time right now. I can do it if we can just get another setting.
Okay, how about January 25? Will that work?
That'll work, Judge. Thank you very much. May we be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Is John Coates here?
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Attorney Megan Enriquez, and I'm present for John Kuntz. He's in the 186th in person right now. We have Desiree Saros in cause number 659747. She is logged on this morning, and we would like to confer with the state.
All right, I'll mark you conferring. You'll get a breakout room any second, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, let me see if anybody else has come back from conferring. All right, Abelardo Garza?
I'm present, Judge. I'm here on Albert Leyva.
Okay,
I believe he's present.
okay. Mr. Leyva, are you here? He is signed in. I see him on the list. So what is the cause number on that, Mr. Garza?
It's 572487.
Okay, and what did you want to do on this?
Judge, he's trying to pay off tickets so that he can get his license.
All right, so if we reset it to January 25, will that work?
That should work, Judge. Is he?
I have my license and all my tickets are paid off.
Oh, he's good then.
All right, so do you want to confer with the state so they can do that dismissal?
Yes, and I can I talk to him first, Judge?
Yes, we'll
In a
give you a
breakout
breakout room with Mr. Leyva so you can get the information. Okay,
Thank you.
all right, thank you. Albert Chidas?
Morning, Judge. I've got Alfred Garcia. He should be on. He's got a felony pending and out of the 437th. So we were just going to ask for a reset.
All right. Can you give me the cause number on that, Mr. Garcia's case?
Yes, Your Honor. It's on page 2. It's the 5th one down. It's 619211.
Okay. All right, let me give you a reset on that. He's got a felony pending, you said, right?
Yes, Your Honor, out of the 437th.
So that'll be February 1.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Is that all you had, Mr. Chidas?
That's it, Your Honor.
Okay, then you and Mr. Garcia are free to go. Can log off at this time. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Jonah, this is Sharon Thorne. I don't know whether you've already called my case.
No, Ms. Thorne, I'll go ahead and call you now. Sharon
Oh,
Thorne?
I apologize. And then, yes, my client is Steve Resendez, and he is on. He's either by his phone or he's just by his name. He has two cases, and that's page 659-793, or 660-305. And I'd like to confer.
All right, Mark, you conferring. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Joseph Stateson?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here for another attorney, Monica Guerrero.
Okay.
She has Edwin Albino. He was set for trial today, cause number 642406. And all plea paperwork should have been signed. And Mr. Albino, are you on Zoom? Can you announce present?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right, we will check on that, make sure we have the paperwork so we can do it at the end of the docket, okay?
Thank you, Judge. And may I go in a breakout room with Mr. Edwin Albino?
Yes, let me have that cause number on Mr. Albino, please.
Yes, 642406.
Okay, great. All right, you go in a breakout room with Mr. Albino right now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Derek Emmons? Maybe he's on something else, okay. Michael Zamora?
Yes, Your Honor.
Morning.
Your Honor, I need to confer with the state on David Sandoval and Michael Montalvo and a Maria Urdiales.
Okay. What is the cause number on Mr. Sandoval?
That is 633770. I believe it's a reset because you recalled the warrant on him. He never got noticed. And he's set for December 16th.
Okay. All right, so then, but you want to confer on that still anyway, right?
Yes, I do want to confirm that. And Michael Montalvo, which is 658436.
658436, okay.
And Maria Urdiales, who is incarcerated.
Okay. And do you have a cause number on her?
Yes, I do. It's a 2021 CR 2890. She's got a pending felony. That's that, and that is the pending felony.
Our case number 666-691.
Thank you very much, Deputy Butler.
Page
Okay.
7.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to mark you conferring, Mr. Zamora, on those three cases, and you should get the prompt any second, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Judge, this is Abe Garza. If I could speak to a prosecutor on my case.
Yes, I marked, oh, okay, you already conferred with your client, right?
Yeah, I've got the evidence, so.
All right, so we will go ahead and
Okay, I got break room 14. Thank you.
yeah, okay, great.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
This is Jesse Sanchez.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Judge, I got notice about Edward Veracruz, but Carl Alexander should have been appointed to these cases. He agreed to take these cases on a long time ago. He represents him on 3 felonies and 2 other misdemeanors. But I'm still getting notice of the court dates here.
Can you give me the cause numbers on those cases so we can make sure that?
Yes, Judge. Let me see here.
So
619, yes,
619
968
968
and 612 655.
Okay, so if this is an issue we have confronted before, sometimes people will hire an attorney on one case and not the other. And so the attorney will be reluctant to take on the one he's not hired on. So because in the interest of justice, because I think that everybody has to have their due process, we often will appoint someone to handle the cases that are not belonging to the retained cases. So that may be where we are.
And I believe he was appointed, Judge, because I had been appointed to the felony cases, but then he picked up a first degree, which I do not do. So they appointed him to all those cases.
So he is appointed. Okay,
Yeah.
well, thank you for that information. We will go make sure that they get put in on Mr. Alexander's docket. Okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge. I appreciate it. Might be excused.
Yes, sir. Have a great day. Thank you.
You too.
Your Honor, it's Brian Powers. We've got the paperwork. Can I go into a breakout room with shared capabilities with my client Kennedy Serrano?
Yes, let me make sure that I give you the share screen app. 1 second. Okay, it is done. So now you can go in. Probably just need to go back to where you were, and you'll have Mr. Serrano join you. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll be going to 5.
All right. Thank you. Ron Ross.
Good morning, Judge. I have Iris, page 6, Iris Nieto, case number 657-173, DWI. I need to confer.
All right. Mark, you conferring. You'll be getting a breakout room. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Michael Goins.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I'm here on Cheyenne Fuentes, 641-548. She currently has multiple felonies out of the 187th, and we were setting the 187th on Friday.
Okay. You're the attorney on the felonies, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I'm just going to reset this to, let me just give you a 45-day reset to January 26th.
Okay, Your Honor.
Okay.
That'll be fine. Thank you very much. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you. And your clients
you.
are free to go too. Thank you.
She's in jail, Your Honor.
Oh, he's in custody. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, great. Is he here?
She's here, yeah. She's in jail.
Yeah. Where is?
CC 9 Fuentes, PC P6.
I'm not seeing him.
Right underneath your picture. On my screen anyway. That she's
I see. Is that Fuentes?
second row, far left.
Okay. All right, Ms. Fuentes. Your attorney has just announced that your cases are set for this coming week, I think. So we're resetting these misdemeanors to January 26th. And so at this time, you are free to log off, ma'am. You take care. Thank you. Okay. So let me see who's next. Derek Emmons, did you have a chance to confer? Or did I think I called you. No. Derek Emmons? He must be on another Zoom. Okay. Let me go to.
Your Honor.
Mr. Herbst, did you have a chance to confer?
No, I was waiting in the breakout room. Nobody came.
Okay. What room did you get?
I believe it was breakout room number 2, Your Honor.
Number 2. Okay.
Your Honor, it's breakout room 9.
Okay.
And
can you go? Did he miss out on?
not yet.
Okay, go back to room 9, Mr. Herbst, please. That way you will still be in line to confer.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Sir.
Your Honor, may I approach the bench?
Vanessa Garcia,
Yes, Your Honor.
did you have a chance to confer?
Yes, I conferred with the state and they did extend an offer. I've spoken with my assistants and we failed to send the client the Zoom link, so he wasn't aware to be here today, but I have had contact with him. Is there any way that maybe we can have a sooner hearing so that way he can be present? But I have had contact with him recently. We fail. It's on our end. We failed to send him the Zoom link for this morning.
I'm not going to hold it against him. So you just want to have a reset now, right?
Yes, to convey the offer to our client.
Okay, so will January 25 work?
Yes, that works perfectly, Your Honor.
All right. And that's all you had today, right?
Yes.
Okay, then you're excused, Ms. Garcia. You have a great day. Thank you.
You too. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. All right, I think that was Alma Benavides. Is that who I heard?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. How can I
I
help?
did confer. Mr. Esquivel has a felony pending with no attorney. And so we're asking for a reset, Judge.
Right. You want a 45-day reset on that or 60-day?
Well, I'm thinking maybe a 60-day, Judge.
All right, let's come back February 1, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, ma'am. Have a great day. Thank
Have
you.
a great day and stay well.
Thanks. All right, so let me see, who have I missed?
Judge, this is Amir Memory. May I approach?
Yes, sir.
Judge, I have Chris Alderete. He has two cases.
Yeah.
One is on page 6, which is case number 652811.
Okay.
And the other one is case number 661178,
Okay,
which is on page 7.
thank you. He is here in court. So I'm
Judge,
writing-
has a felony that was indicted, and that, let me see, I don't think it has a, let me check and see if it has a court date on it. I have not received a court date on that. Let me check. No, it hasn't been set for a trial date. May I confer with Mr. Alderete in the courtroom, please, Judge?
Yes.
And then are we excused from there, Judge?
Let me give you a reset date. Since he has a felony pending, are you the attorney on the felony?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll say February 1 to come back.
February 1st?
Yes. So
Thank you, Judge.
we'll go ahead and put you and Mr. Alderete together momentarily,
And
okay?
am I excused from there?
You are excused from there, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Sean Farmer?
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, how are you today?
Pretty good, thank you. I'm here for Esteban Rivera. It's under case number 633236, and I was hoping to confer with the state.
Okay, I'll mark you conferring, sir. You're in line to talk to one of them, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Is Mr. Rivera here?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right. Tim Roundtree, did you have a chance to confer? No.
I did confer, Your Honor, and so I think you've given me reset dates on all my cases except I had Ernest Gutierrez as well on your docket. Unfortunately, I closed my window that had your docket on it, so I don't have the case.
I think you had given it to me earlier.
So I think this was one case that I didn't, I believe he was on, from memory, I think he might have been on page 5.
Yeah, who was that announced on Mr. Gutierrez? That
Mr. Leslie Herbst.
Mr. Herbst? Yeah, Ernest Gutierrez.
Okay.
And
So
he's-
I'm on the DWI judge, but not on the other case. However, I believe that Mr. Gutierrez is going to hire me next week. So I will file a notice as soon as that happens.
Oh, okay. He has two numbers, 622-678 and 622-666. So he's going to probably hire you on both of those.
Well, I'm hired on the DWI already, but not on, I believe it's, I forget what it is, UCW or interference with the phone call or something like that. Can't remember.
But he is going to be hiring you on all of them.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. We'll just advise Mr. Herbst. He's waiting to confer on that matter. Okay.
Okay.
Thank
If we could have January 25th on those as well, like the other cases, that would be great.
Yes, I'll add it right now.
Okay. And then, Judge, I just have a plea whenever you're ready.
All right. So on Mr. The plea was on Adolfo Espinosa, correct? And we need an
Yes.
interpreter. Okay.
That's
All right. We're trying to get those figured out right now.
No problem. And Judge, I did have Santiago Espinosa, and I think I see Santiago logged in. If that's my client, he's already been reset.
Okay, yeah. And Mr. Espinosa, Santiago Espinosa?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, sir. We've already addressed your matter. Your lawyers already talked to the state. So you are free to go, sir. Just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sir. John Carroll, did you have a chance to confer?
Yes, Your Honor, and we've entered into an agreed order amending the conditions of probation, and she's going to continue on probation with additional conditions of the breath testing device and keeping up with her counselor, staying with the counseling. And so we've got that signed, and it should be on its way to you for your signature.
Okay. So you don't need to come back on any of her matters, correct?
That's correct.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Carroll, and I will look for that document to sign it. You have a great
May we
night.
be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Who else is back? I guess that's it.
Judge, I'm back. It's Trey Martinez Fisher.
Okay. Oh, Mr. Fisher. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge. First, Mr. Wood is on the Zoom. Marcus Wood, would you please identify for the court? Marcus, you can unmute and identify for the court, please.
Say
Hello.
something. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Mr. Wood, I see your Marcus's iPhone. So I will, you are marked present. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. We've conferred with the state. We have an agreement, and what I'd like to do, Your Honor, with your permission, is come back next setting for a final resolution. And I'll be talking to my client meanwhile and working out the conditions that we discussed with the state.
All right. So January 25th, will that work for you?
That will, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Fisher. It's good to see you, sir.
Good to see you. Have a good Thanksgiving, Judge.
Mr. Wood is excused and can log off. You have a great Thanksgiving too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Marshall White, good morning.
Good morning, Judge. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, Judge, I was in another court, so I apologize for my tardiness.
I think it keeps us out of trouble when we're working, right?
I agree with that 100%. Judge, I'm here on a Sir Brandon Tolliver. I believe he's on page 4 of your docket, but I think he's got an appearance on another page of the docket. I got to see it for you or whatever you need besides what I provided.
Okay, so can you give me the cause number on him again?
Yes, Judge. His cause number was, let me pull up that again, 105.
Top of page 4.
Top of page 4, okay. Trying to get there. Okay, Mr. Brandon Tolliver, okay, I got it.
This is kind of an odd case, at least it came to me kind of odd. I think he had another attorney. I've never gotten, I reached out to his other attorney. I've never gotten good contact information from Mr. Tolliver. So I've never made contact with Mr. Tolliver, and I don't think he made his last court appearance, and I'm not too sure if he's on this Zoom call today either.
Brandon Tolliver, are you here? Doesn't sound like it. Okay. All right. So do you want us just to make sure that he goes with the other attorney?
I'm sorry, Judge?
You have never had any contact with him?
I haven't, Judge. And this case got handed to me from another, I guess, court-appointed attorney. And I requested his contact information from that other attorney, and I never, got anything from the other attorney. I got a message saying he didn't have his number. Actually, that's what I got. He didn't have his number. So he did respond, but he didn't have a number for him. So I don't have any contact information from Mr. Tolliver, Judge.
So basically, you want me to take you off that case?
Judge, it's not a matter of me wanting you to take you off. I just need the contact information. If I can get some contact information, I'm not too sure, how, taking me off, how that would help the court or Mr. Tolliver or anybody involved here.
So Aleda, do you know who the other attorney is?
I believe that one was Mr. Sean Dawes, and then he got a new job, and then Mr. Marshall was the one that was appointed. It was at a time that everybody was in court, and Mr. White was assigned to it. So Sean Dawes was a previous one.
Do we have any information on Mr. Brandon Tolliver?
I would have to look at the system, Your Honor, and see if maybe either pretrial may have something or whatever I have. I'll have to check after we.
I can stand by, Judge. I can stand by. I don't have a problem.
Actually, we're Aleda's working a mile a minute. She's not visible on Zoom, but she's very, very busy right now. Can I ask you to call her later today? And that way
Absolutely.
give her a chance to look it up and see what she can find out for you.
Absolutely, Judge. I can do that. That's not a problem.
Okay. So in the meantime, I'm just going to reset this to January 25, okay?
1/25/2022.
Correct.
Okay, Judge, may I be excused?
Yes, Mr. White, it's always good to see you. Take care.
Okay, if I don't see you guys before Thanksgiving, have a good one, okay?
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, sorry to bother you again. Mr. Serrano or Kennedy lost his link to the join breakout room. Is it possible to resend it to him?
Yes, sure. So he needs to get the breakout room number again.
5.
5, okay. Yes. Actually, he should be able to do it from his screen, but Aleda, do you think it's better just to move them both? Is that going to be easier?
Yes, let me move them both. That would be Mr. Brian Powers and the gentleman that says Kennedy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Great, thank you. All right, Brian O'Donnell.
Good morning, Your Honor. I apologize. I was in a different court. I'm here for Carl Williams. He has 3 cases. The first is on page 1. And I don't know if he appeared today. I have not had contact with him in some time, Your Honor.
And what is his first name?
Carl with a K.
Oh, K-A-R-L. I do not see him. But I'm going to look at sometimes they have iPhones or phones.
632-819, Judge.
612-819?
632.
632?
819.
819. Thank you very much. Okay. So Mr. Carl Williams, if you are here, please say something so the court can recognize you. Carl Williams? I need to see that you are here, sir. Otherwise, I'm going to be required to do something that I don't think you want me to do. Carl Williams. Okay, apparently there is no response, Mr. O'Donnell. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to do just a reset, or shall I just go on?
Sadly, Judge, I've been in contact with his mother. She hasn't seen him in over a month. He is homeless. His cases are ready. A long time ago, back in May, he was motivated for treatment, but I just have no way of getting a hold of him right now. So
I'm going to have to do a bond forfeiture. That way we'll get him in. Okay.
Very well, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. You take care.
And Judge, if I may, if I thought I had heard that it was your birthday. So if so, happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I try to forget it. To tell you
Yes, Judge Longoria was that's where I find out. Happy birthday, Judge.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Mr. O'Donnell. You have a great day. Okay. Let me see, who do I, Mr. Statson, did you have a chance to confer? You are still muted, sir. Mr. Statson. Okay.
Judge Saldaña.
Yes, okay.
I was in another courtroom. I apologize.
That's okay. If you need to continue, I'll come back to you.
If you can come back to me in a few minutes.
Sure, not a problem. Sharon Thorne?
Your Honor, I was still in the waiting room, and I still never could, but I've got to log on to another court. Is there a way I can get a reset? And I will reach out to them via email for a plea bargain.
How about January 25? Will that work?
That will work. And happy birthday, Judge. Thank you so much, and I'll let my client know.
All right, thank you very much. You take care. Okay. Okay, where am I? Todd Coronado.
Judge, can I make the same announcement? Just got a reset, and I'll reach out to the prosecutor for plea by email.
Who you here
My
on?
client's present, Corey Soto.
What was his name?
Corey Soto.
Corey Soto. Do you have cause number, please?
I'm sorry, 668-825.
And Mr. Soto is not here though, right? Yeah, he is.
He is.
Okay, you just want to reset?
Yes, please.
January 25.
January 25.
Yes.
Thank you much. Might be excused.
Yes, sir. And Mr. Soto, you're free to log off, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Okay, I think I've called all the attorneys that were not on something else. Mr. Herbst, Leslie Herbst.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I've
How are you
conferred
doing?
with the prosecutor. We're looking to see if we can do an omnibus plea with Mr. Browntrie's case, but we need a reset.
All right, January 25, sir, okay?
Very good, Your Honor. Thank you. And once again, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You take care.
You too. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Brian Powers, did you have
Happy
a
birthday,
chance?
Judge.
Oh, thank you. It's supposed to be a secret.
Terribly kept one.
Okay, so did you have a chance to confer with your client and the state?
I did. He's working on his paperwork. He's almost done with his personal information for the probation application now. He's going to text me as soon as it's done. So we are almost there.
Okay, all right. I'm going to put a star next to it, so I'll know that we're going to do that. Okay. Anybody else? I may just take a 10-minute break since it looks like I've addressed everyone, so that I can make sure that we have this plea paperwork ready. And I'm going to mute myself and stop my video. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay. So we have Ernest. Oh, of course.
They told me to come up with a computer and do it that way, plug it into the system. They're gonna do it after lunch. I already called them this morning. Okay.
Now I get to take a sip of my coffee. I'm on a break. Yes, sir.
I had a question. One other question. There's a guy here. He was a defendant back in 2011. He supposedly was supposed to get it deferred with Judge Shelton, but he's trying to apply for a police job, and he got charged with probation. So he's trying to see if there's anything the current judge can do.
He needs a lawyer. Yeah, I mean, if there's anything that can be done, the lawyer needs to do it, because it's not simple.
Yeah, you gotta do the whole paperwork process.
Yeah.
You did a trial for it.
Yeah, and that was in 2011.
Yes.
It's going to be hard to find a transcript.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but that's the only way I think it will happen.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
She's on a break right now.
Oh my God. I have 70 things waiting for me to sign. How is that possible?
Choke.
Yikes.
Need a coffee bone. Something, right?
That's what I need.
IV caffeine in it.
Yeah.
I got a Red Bull. Watermelon Red Bull.
Hey, Josh, you're still not on mute.
Uh-oh. Your boom mic is on.
Oh.
There we go. Oh. That one's on too. Let me just look over here.
Aleda, if you can hear me by any chance.
Seeing your chat, right? This second.
Yes, could we go into a breakout room, or I can actually talk to you here too? It doesn't matter.
Esteban Rivera, can you mute your mic, please, and hold the camera still? Thank you. Mr. Rivera. Esteban.
Yes.
Could you mute the mic on your phone, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Judge, are you available?
I should be with you shortly.
Okay.
Aleda, was all plea paperwork received on Edwin Albino?
Let me check on that.
All right.
Aleda, are one of the prosecutors available to confer with?
Let me go ahead and put you, Mr. Emmons, in a breakout.
Okay, thank you.
Can you put me in line also, Aleda?
The judge will be back in just a minute. Everybody, please stay muted. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Emmons. Mr. Statesman, did you get the paperwork already?
It was sent to Monica. Monica signed it, and Mr. Albino said he signed it.
Oh, okay. And was it the 642406?
Yes.
It's been completed.
It was by Adobe, right?
I believe so.
Later. Mr. Stason?
Mr. Stateson, that paperwork's been done.
Thank you.
Okay, I am back. I have done the plea paperwork for Edward Advino, Kennedy John Serrano, and Jesus Estrada, and Joy Hallam. I think we will be able to do these momentarily. Was there any attorneys that I did not recognize earlier?
Your
Miss,
Honor, I did
on
put
Mr. Coons?
Yes, Judge. I just finished conferring with Prosecutor Karina Sanchez. She did convey a new offer that I'd like some time to discuss with my clients. If we could just get a reset, that would be wonderful.
Okay, what was your name again?
Megan, and I'm sorry,
Megan.
Megan Enriquez, and the
Okay.
client is Desiree Saros.
All right. Oh, here we go. All right, so you just want to reset January 25, okay?
Perfect. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you,
Are we
ma'am. You are,
excused?
yes, you are. You take care. Have a great evening. Thank you.
Thank you. You too.
All right, so Mr. Powers, you have a plea on Mr.
Serrano, Your Honor.
Serrano. Okay, that is done. So we'll do that momentarily. We need, do we have a prosecutor back? No, I think they're still conferring. All right, Mr. Stateson, you are here on,
Yes, I'm
You don't
Edwin
have that
Albino.
paperwork on it, you know.
Albino. Okay, that is done. Okay. And Joy Hallam, Valerie Headland. We have yours ready to go. And Jesus Estrada, that is Matt. Right, okay, so we got 4 pleas ready to go. We just need to wait for our prosecutor to get a, Mr. Roundtree, did you, yours was Adolfo Espinosa, right?
Correct,
Okay,
Judge.
I did not see that, but it might be just in en route, so I'm going to go back and check.
Well, my other question was,
And
Judge, this one
is that all?
requires a translator. Do we have a translator?
We have one on standby.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, Aleda is always on top of that, so. Okay, let me go back and see if I can find Mr. Espinosa. I think that will take care of all of them. Is there anybody else that has a plea ready that's, I did not call out? Okay. Let me go back there.
Your Honor, if it helps, I think that you signed it on October 6th on Mr. Espinosa.
Roundtree, I'm going to look for it under the completed.
Okay.
Mr. Roundtree, is your client here?
I saw him logged in earlier.
That he has signed the paperwork?
Has he signed it? Is that what you're asking?
No, he has not. Maybe that's why the judge doesn't have it.
While we're waiting.
Well, so I show that it was signed, completed by the judge. Okay, that was discovery. Look. Well, I have signed it. Possibly he didn't complete it. I'll reach out to him real quick.
572.
And did the state send you the Spanish version as well?
83 527 527.
Judge, I apologize. I hate to mislead you on your birthday. I think that the document that was completed was just discovery docket, and that the other paperwork may or may not be completed with my client. So,
Okay, well, I'm
But
just
they-
trying to, am I muted? I found the discovery, yes, I did. And I thought that that was going to be the plea, but I'm still looking to see if I can find it. But you're not sure that the plea, the waiver itself was done?
well, I'm not sure. Adolfo is logged in. If I could just address him quickly. Adolfo,
Okay, all right.
can you unmute your microphone, please?
Yes, sir.
The paperwork that we reviewed online, did you sign all of those packets?
Yes, sir. It was 2 packets.
Yes. And when you finished signing them, did it say you're all set?
Well, yeah, because it don't let you proceed if you don't sign all of them.
Okay. Judge, I'm gonna, if I could be put in a breakout room, possibly, maybe Mr. Espinoza and I can straighten it out.
Yes, yeah, that'll work.
Judge, this is Abe Garza.
Five, 8, 3, 5, 2, 7. No, I don't have any results for that.
She'll be with you momentarily, sir.
Thank you.
I found it. Okay. What? It doesn't like what I did. 2, 3, 4. Oh. This is the wrong thing that I'm printing. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was it, but it's not. It was the discovery that I was going to print. Okay. Yes, we have, Mr. Garza, did you have a chance to confer, sir?
Yes, Your Honor, and I submitted the documentation to Ms. Sanchez, and they're going to submit a dismissal on that, Judge.
Okay, all right, then you are free to go, Mr. Garza, and so
Thank
is
you.
Mr. Leiva.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank
You have a good
Thank
day.
you. You too. Thank you.
Okay, Albert, you can leave.
Thank you.
Um,
And approach Judge.
yes, sir.
I had Gerard Nava,
Yes, sir.
page 9, 60204. The state has just emailed me an offer, but they still need to clarify on some
Okay.
reimbursement.
Do you want to come back on January 25 or sooner?
25th is fine, Judge.
I'm sorry, tell me that
The
again.
25th is fine.
Okay. All right, so I'm not having good audio. So you said January 25 would work?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right. So then if you have nothing else, then you are excused, and so is Mr. Nava.
Thank you, Your Honor. He should be in the courtroom.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
So Ms. Nava is gone, right?
Ms. Nava,
Uh-huh. He thought she was in the courtroom.
she was never here.
Already reset it, so that's fine. All right. So we just need to have a prosecutor so we can proceed. Daniel Bonda, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes, Judge.
Who is your lawyer, sir?
I think it's Mary Pileski.
Oh, maybe Peter Zach or Petrashka.
Petrashka, yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
Judge.
All right, she is here in the courtroom. I see that now. Okay, I'm marking you present, and Ms. Petrashik, Mr. Bonda is on the Zoom. Is it okay if I excuse him so he can go on, or do you need him?
Oh, no, yes.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Bonda, I'm going to excuse you at this time, sir. You can log off. Let's see, I haven't reset this yet, so just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Mr. White, who is in custody. Who is your lawyer, sir?
James Wiggins.
Herbst? Okay. Was it Herbst, Leslie Herbst?
No, it's James Wiggins.
Oh, James Dwiggins. Okay, we'll have to wait for him. He's still in another court. Do you want to continue to wait? It's going to be lunch pretty soon. I mean, I can excuse you and then you just talk to him later, or you're welcome to wait, whatever you want to do.
No,
Your Honor.
that'll be perfect. If you just
Okay.
excuse me, then I'll call my wife after this.
All right. So he only announced on Mr. Gutierrez. He did not announce on you. We'll get him back here so we can make sure.
He's in a breakout room, Your Honor.
Oh,
Mr.
is he?
Wiggins.
Okay. Okay, great. All right.
So am I good to go, Your Honor?
No, if you want to wait, you're welcome to wait, whatever you want to do.
No, it's
You want-
I'll talk to him later.
Okay, all right, Mr. White, then I'm going to mark you as having been excused at 17 minutes to 12, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I do have
I'm sorry, yes, you
Mr.
may.
Kennedy Serrano's plea paperwork.
You finally found it? What did
Mr.
you say?
Serrano, yes. I have
What
Mr.
did-
Serrano's plea paperwork.
Is that the one we were missing?
I'll go get it, Judge. Well, I can't leave.
I think
Yeah.
we had all the plea paperwork.
Uh,
We were waiting on Brett to come back.
Yeah, I think I had already said I had gotten that one. It was, who is it that was missing?
Yeah, Espinosa Ortiz, they were working on it. Mr. Jim Roundtree, he had not signed yet, the gentleman.
Okay. All right. So that's the only one we're missing. All right.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
Well, this is Sean Farmer. I was waiting to confer and I got disconnected.
Okay. Well, we'll put you back in another breakout room. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Petrashik, you wanted to approach?
Oh, yes, I had Mr. Guzman and then Mr.
Can't hear her, Judge. I can't hear the attorney.
I was gonna confirm with the state. but
Excuse me, Judge, I can't hear the attorney if we're on the record.
I don't think we're gonna be able to resolve them.
Hold
I
on.
can't hear the
Hold
attorney.
on, hold on.
If
She
we're on the
she
record,
can't
I
hear you.
cannot
She's
hear
making
her.
a record.
Sorry.
Okay. Just start all over again.
Okay. Yes, Judge, I'm also here on Mr. Guzman and then Mr. I think it's Lance Corbin, I want to say is my client as well. On my docket, it's Lance Hopkins, but it's spelled the same way.
Oh, okay.
The Lance is spelled the same way anyway, so I'm not sure if that's my client or not, but I would assume it is. I was going to confer with the state about their cases, but I don't think we're going to be able to reach any resolution on them today since we're so close to lunch, and I wanted to focus on taking care of.
So you want me to just reset you on those two?
Yes, Judge, if you didn't mind.
January 25, will that work?
January 25.
Okay. So, Mr. Lance Corbin, can you unmute yourself, please? Okay. Lance Corbin? Okay, Mr. Corbin, good morning. Can, your audio doesn't seem to be working. At any rate, if your attorney is Ms. Petrashik, can you hear me? Mr. Corbin, can you hear me? Aleda, will you just send him a chat that his case is reset to January 25, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ron Ross, did you have a chance to confer?
I did, Judge. I've got an offer sent to me. I've got to look at some videos. I got some of the discovery. I've told Karina that I will get back with the district attorney's office within a week regarding their offer and where we stand. So.
Okay, so I'm going to reset you to January 25, but you can, if you want that offer sooner, you can get the paperwork done and just come on in, let Aleda know when you're ready, okay?
Okay, if we can resolve it, we'll do that.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ross. Anything else?
That's all, Judge. Thank you. You have a great Thanksgiving. I don't think I'll see you have a good Thanksgiving with your family.
You too.
With your great
Thank
family
you.
and all those grandkids that you got.
Yes, thank you. You too. Take care.
Mhm.
Okay, Ms. Petrashik, the other client you had was Mr. Guzman?
Yes,
Ms.
Judge.
Ms. Guzman, can you please unmute yourself?
David Guzman.
David Guzman?
He had texted me earlier that he was having some issues
Yes.
with his audio.
Okay, sir.
I think
you're-
I'm sorry, I think I corrected that.
Okay, sir. Basically, your attorney has been here and taking care of things, but she needs to reset this to January 25. So that's the next date that you need to be in court, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
But I'm going to excuse you at this time, sir, so you can go and take care of any other business you need to do. And I just wanted to just be sure and stay in touch with your attorney, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Guzman. Take care.
Thank you.
All right. Michael Montalvo, can you unmute yourself, please?
I'm here.
Okay, who is your lawyer, sir?
My lawyer is Michael Zamora. I believe he's conferring.
Yes, conferring, that's correct. Do you want me to excuse you, sir? It's getting close to lunch, whatever you want to do. You're welcome to wait, but if you just want to get excused now, you can go ahead and stay in touch with your lawyer afterwards.
I understand. Do you think that we could wrap it up by like 2 p.m.? Or is it
No, sir.
beyond you?
No, sir. Actually, I have a judge's meeting at 12.
Okay.
And so I won't be available.
I understand.
But your attorney can, work with you, and if you all have an agreement, he can, you all can get the paperwork done, and you can come in Monday or next day. That's good for you. Okay.
I understand. I'll keep in touch with them if you don't mind excusing me.
All right. That's fine. Whatever you want to do, do you want to leave now or do you want to wait for him?
Oh, I have to get ready, so I would like to leave now if you'll excuse me.
All right. I just want to make a notation that I excused you at 11:50. Okay. You have a great day, Mr. Montalvo. Thank you.
Thank you.
Judge, this is Brent de la Paz. I had a very long morning in Hayes County. I'm just logging on. My clients have been on
Yes, sir.
since 10.
Who are you here on, Mr. de la Paz?
I'm trying to look at the it's Jessica Olguin, Nicole Reyes, and Juan Amador. I'm trying to find the pages for you real fast, Your Honor.
Okay.
Juan Amador is on page 2.
Okay.
618993.
Great. Reyes.
Nicole Reyes is on page 4.
Okay.
641401.
Okay. And then Miss Olguin.
And Miss Olguin is on page 5.
Okay,
648386.
All right. Did you want to confer on these 3 cases?
I've emailed Brett, and so we're not exactly where we need to be just yet.
Okay.
If we could get a little bit more time and maybe some time for him to respond back as well.
Sure. How about January 25? Will that work for you
Yes.
if I reset all 3 to the same
Yes,
date?
Your Honor. That's fine.
Okay. All right, Mr. de la Paz, then Ms. Holguin, Ms. Reyes, and Mr. Amador are also excused and may log off at this time.
Thank you, Your
And
Honor.
have a great day, Mr. de la Paz. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Okay.
Had a client come in, Judge, for Dylan George. He's already been here. I don't know if he's reset or not. Mr. Nava,
Yes.
672004. He's
Okay. Let me see, where is Dylan George? Gerardo Nava, can you please unmute yourself? Oh, Mr. Nava. Yes, sir. You're in court.
said he was
Okay.
unsure of what he had to do this morning. That's why he said.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Nava.
Morning.
Your attorney was here and he conferred with the state. And so he wants to talk to you about an offer that the state has made. I gave him until January 25 to come back to court. But if you all agree that you want to do that plea, he knows that he can bring you in anytime next week or whenever it's not a holiday. Okay? But he's going to discuss it with you first before he decides what to do next.
Okay, nice.
Okay, so your next court date is January 25, unless otherwise.
Can I speak? Can I say something?
I
spoke to him the last time I spoke to him, and he said that community service, line, and probation. And I told him, because I talked to True Mental Health, I got a letter here, you know, that I don't know if you want to see it, explaining to them why I did the criminal mischief.
Yeah. Well, if you want me to know the facts, I can always do a bench trial.
What's that?
I can always do a bench trial where I hear all the evidence. I'm happy to do that. But other
Can you
than
do
that,
now, or does it have to be scheduled?
it has to be scheduled. Yeah, today we're pretty much done.
When can it be scheduled?
Well, sir, you need to talk to your lawyer because he has lots of other cases too. Okay,
'Cause I'd
so,
rather represent myself. I don't like court-appointed lawyers.
no, sir, it's too late for that
Have a court-appointed lawyer?
unless you want to hire one.
Oh, I don't want to hire a lawyer. I
Yeah.
have the money.
Yeah. Well, you know, I don't know why you're not happy with Mr. George. He's a good lawyer.
Well, because he said all he could give me was for the criminal mischief, probation, fine, and community service. And I told him, I don't have no money. I don't want to be on probation. I can do community service, but I'd rather have it waived because of my diagnosis.
So why don't you tell Mr. George that you came in late and that you talked to me and tell him that,
Explain to him why I was being
yes,
late.
sir, I'm talking, sir.
Sorry.
Okay. Tell him that you would like to have a bench trial. Now, I can't promise you that I'm going to give you what you want,
Okay,
but I try to be fair and, I just will listen to the evidence and make my ruling. Okay, but I have a lot of experience doing bench trials.
Okay. If I talk to him, it's time and when and where, right?
You just need to call him and discuss that. He was going to get in touch with you to discuss this offer. It may be that it's a good offer too. So you really need to wait and get all the information.
All right, I will.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Just remember, you have to be back January 25 if you all do not do something in the middle before that.
2022.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You take care. Mr. Doigens, did you have a chance to confer?
No, Your Honor, I was in there a long time. I don't think they knew I was in there, so I came back in here.
Okay. Yeah, I have to say, these prosecutors are working very hard. They're trying to confer and get paperwork ready for pleas. So they really are
But
swamped.
Your Honor, he does have pending felonies, so it may be moot point to be doing this anyway.
Right. So are you the lawyer on the felony?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So where we set that to February 1. Okay.
Okay, Judge. Can you put me in a room with Mr. White?
Actually, I excused him at 10 minutes to 12. I just excused him a few minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
Probably while you were in the breakout room.
Yes, ma'am.
But since it's getting close to 12 and I'm supposed to be in a judges meeting at 12.
Okay.
So I told him to be sure and stay in touch with you. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dwiggins. Take care.
Bye.
Judge, can I give you an update when you get a chance?
Yes.
I have Ryan Novak on your docket today, Judge. I got an offer from the state. I think he's going to accept the offer. And we'd like to try and set that up for the week of December 13th if the court is available for a plea.
Okay, what I'm doing is I'm just setting everything to January 25 now. But I need for you to understand that if you have all the paperwork ready, you can come in anytime between now and then that court is in session, and we will hear the plea that day.
January 25th will probably be fine, assuming the DA will leave the offer open to that far out.
I think they seem to be very willing to work with people, so I think you're safe to wait till then.
Okay, January 25th works then, Judge.
That's correct. Okay. All right. Thank you. And is Mr. Novak still here?
He was logged in. He logged off to take my phone call because I called him about the offer.
That's
So
fine.
I told him not to log back in unless the court needed him to.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that I didn't forget him and let him log off. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Evans.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Zamora,
Yes, Your Honor.
I excused Mr. Michael Montalvo at 11:50.
Yes, he's conveyed that to me. We were just tendered an offer. And then I've got also Maria Urdiales. She's got a pending
Yes.
felony.
Okay,
They're trying to wrap everything up. I've been reaching out to the 437th and I have not received a response yet as far as a recommendation. Secondly, David Sandoval, 633-770 was taken off docket. I want to make sure he doesn't get an FTA today.
yeah. Okay, yeah, I think, did I say we were gonna, I don't know why I have 12:16 here.
We have a setting tentatively for an MTR. I believe it's
Okay.
going to be withdrawn before then.
Okay,
The state hasn't committed to it yet.
okay, so I'm gonna leave it there, right?
Yes, please.
So then on Miss Urdiales, I'm going to reset that to February 1.
Okay.
And on Mr. Montalvo, he has an offer. I'm going to reset that to January 25. But you can come in anytime that things are ready to go.
Okay. I'll inform them of the reset dates.
So Ms. Urdiales is speaking. I don't know if she's trying to speak to us. You are muted, ma'am. Did you want to unmute yourself, Ms. Urdiales? If you hold the space bar down, I think that works. There you go. Oh, you have to hold it down constantly. You have to keep your finger on it. There.
Hello?
Okay. Yes.
Why can't I get time served? I've already been here 8 months, 7 months. It's 2 for 1 and I'm okay. I would, if I would have had law library, I would have put my 1244, my weight analysis, my
Hold on, Ms. Urdiales. Hold on.
My
Hold on.
attorney don't know what he's doing.
Hold on, Ms. Urdiales. Ms. Urdiales, listen to me. If you want to talk to your lawyer, we'll put you in a breakout room, okay?
Yes, if you could put us in a breakout room, please.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, Ms. Petrashik, did you want to make an announcement on Ms.
Yes, Judge. On Ms. Jimenez?
Jimenez, yes.
Yes, Judge, I conferred with the state and we're asking that the court set reasonable bond on her MTR.
Okay.
I think that she has already bonded out on the alleged new offense. And so we'd like her to be able to have that opportunity to bond out on the motion to revoke.
Did you discuss the amount of the bond with the state?
I did, Judge. I talked to ADA Sanchez about it and they didn't specify, oh, there she is. She didn't specify an amount. I think that she's okay with whatever the court has assessed as a fair and reasonable bond.
Okay, and what was her offense?
The underlying offense was an ABI, Judge.
Oh, okay,
And then the new offense was a reckless driving.
okay.
Judge,
Ms.
she made
Sanchez.
bond.
As of right now,
Sorry, Judge.
I can offer,
Okay, I don't know who I'm hearing. Okay, so Ms. Sanchez, did you want to join in on this?
Yes, Judge. So this defendant made bond on this reckless driving case on October 18th of this year, 2021.
Okay.
And she made the bond that was made was $7,500 and she was released that day. So she did bond out on that case, but the MTR is what's holding her up now. So
Okay.
whatever bond that the court thinks is reasonable, the state would have no objection to.
All right, well, and the MTR is on what?
An ABI, Judge, the offense date is 10/22/2019.
Okay, well, I'll have to have conditions, so obviously I'd like to have a no contact order with whoever that was involved with. So I will set a bond form 850, but it needs to have a no contact order as one of the conditions.
I understand, Judge. I think the only thing I would ask is that if there was a no contact order as a condition of the probation, because the ABI was the.
Oh, right,
original vote.
where she's already on
So that one has
probation.
already been,
Yeah. Okay.
disposed. So this one is a non-violent, offense.
Okay. All right. So 850 bond.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
May I be excused, Judge?
Yes, thank you. All right. Thank you, Ms. Petrosik. Appreciated. Let me see. Okay, Ms. Sanchez, we are ready to do some pleas. Are you available to do that?
Yes, Judge, if I can just get the cause numbers on them.
Yes. Let me give them to you in order. The first one is 652-593. 642-406. Yes, thank you. Six five six 551. 653-879.
No problem, Judge. That first one, 652-593.
Yes.
For Kennedy Serrano.
Correct. All right. We're ready to go.
The
All
only,
right.
I just have a quick question for defense, Judge. I see two different offers and I'm not sure which one we're going on.
Okay.
Thank you. We're ready.
Okay, great. All right, Kennedy Serrano, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. You may lower your hand. This is cause number 652-593, the state of Texas versus Kennedy John Serrano. Counsel, please make your announcements.
Rena Sanchez for the state.
Brian Powers for the defense, Your Honor.
Are you Kennedy John Serrano?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated as a first offense as a Class B misdemeanor. You will see on the screen the defendant's waiver of constitutional rights that you reviewed with your attorney, and you will see there what you are charged with and what the range of punishment is. This offense has a range of punishment from 72 hours up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail and or a fine up to $2,000. You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
We are going to go to page 2 where it says defendant signature. And I need to ask you, did you sign that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by signing that document, you are waiving your right to a jury trial, waiving your right to remain silent, as well as all those other rights listed in that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have an agreement with the state and I follow it, but then later tonight or tomorrow you change your mind and you want to take back your plea, you would need my permission to do that, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
If I assess a punishment that's harsher than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea, and nothing you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. Also, you need to know that if you plead no contest to this offense, I can still find you guilty of this offense. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Powers, you're the attorney on this, correct?
And Your Honor.
All right. Have you had an opportunity to discuss the charge with Mr. Serrano?
I have, Judge.
In your opinion, does he have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
Yes.
And has he been able to assist you in his defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will approve the waiver. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Judge. Firstly, the state would move to amend the information by waiving the 0.15 enhancement and proceeding on a DWI first.
No objection.
All right, the enhancement is waived and we are proceeding on the DWI first, okay? And the agreement is?
a $600 fine with court costs, 18 months deferred adjudication,
Excuse me, counsel, I didn't hear.
a $600 fine with court costs, 18 months deferred adjudication, 48 hours of community service, the DWI education course, the impact panel,
You kind of, I didn't quite hear that. You broke up.
victim impact panel, an ATP evaluation, and ignition interlock for half the term.
Mr. Powers, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Serrano, to the offense of driving while intoxicated as a first offense, as a Class B misdemeanor, how do you plead, sir?
No contest.
Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will accept the plea. I'm not making any findings of guilt. I'll place you on deferred adjudication for a period of 18 months. Assess a $600 fine plus court costs, 48 hours community service. You are to complete the DWI education course, the victim impact panel, and the ATP evaluation. And on your vehicle, install ignition interlock for 1/2 your term of probation. Furthermore, I'm going to offer you 24 hours credit on your community service hours if you are or become fully vaccinated for COVID. You will need to show proof to the probation department, and that is strictly an option. It is not mandatory, but it is public service. So I'm giving you community hours credit for that if you do that. Okay. Is there anything further from defense?
No, Your Honor, but may I go in? We can't when the tax probation.
I didn't hear you, counsel. Repeat that.
I'm sorry. I was just asking if I could go with my client to talk to probation in the breakout room.
Absolutely. We'll be happy to do that. I just do need to ask one more thing. Is there anything further from the state?
No, Your Honor, nothing further. Thank you.
All right. So, Mr. Serrano, I have followed your agreement. That means you do not have a right to appeal. You got a wonderful opportunity here. If you do not, if you comply with all the conditions in terms of your probation, you will not have a conviction. But if for some reason something goes wrong and you fail to comply and the state files a motion and I find sufficient reason to follow that motion, then I can give you that conviction, revoke your community supervision, assess up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail, and you would have a very limited right of appeal. So it's very important that you understand this is a great opportunity for you to have a good future and not have to worry about any mark on your reputation. Okay, so you also filled out a personal data sheet. We do not have clerks in the court anymore, so I need to ask you, do you swear that everything you put on that data sheet is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. If you think of anything that you might have omitted, when you meet with Mr. Richardson, will you please add it? Because it's a very important document. Okay. All right. I want to wish you the best of
Yes,
luck,
Your
sir. And at this time, we're adjourning this hearing. I'm going to ask you to go to a breakout room with your attorney. Mr. Richardson will join you there. And Mr. Richardson's going to give you important information on how to proceed and what to expect. Okay. All right. Best of luck to you. Thank you, sir. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. At this time, I'm going to call the next case. Cause number 642406, the state of Texas versus Edwin Albino. And that is going to be Edwin Albino, where are you? Okay, will you please unmute yourself, sir?
Yes,
All right, raise your right hand and be sworn. Right hand.
Sorry.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, sir. You may lower your hand. This is cause number 642406, the state of Texas versus Edwin Albino. Counsel, please make your announcements.
Sanchez for the state.
defense counsel for today, Joseph Stateson. The attorney of record is Monica Guerrero. I work for her. I'm an associate attorney. And Mr. Albino, would you give the judge permission for me to do the plea in place of Monica today?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, so are you Edwin Albino?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've been charged with the offense of reckless driving as an offense that is less than a Class B. It's not something that is on our sheet. It's the range of punishment for that is up to 30 days in Bexar County Jail and or up to a $200 fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And so generally, are we not going to be able to put that on the screen for Mr. Albino to see?
I'm about
Your
to.
Honor, I'm asking the state to share screen. Somehow I
Okay.
did not get that.
All right, please. Thank you. So we're going to look at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions. You see that, Mr. Albino?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I just went over that with you just a moment ago. So you know what you're being charged with, and I read to you the range of punishment. We are going, and this is a document that you reviewed with your attorney, is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So we're going to go to page 2, where it says defendant's signature. Did you sign that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, do you understand that by signing that document, you're waiving your right to a jury trial, your right to remain silent, as well as all those other rights listed in this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have an agreement with the state and I follow it, and then later tonight or tomorrow you change your mind, you want to take your plea back, you would need my permission to be able to do that, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
If I assess a harsher punishment than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea, and nothing you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. Also, you need to know that if you enter a plea of no contest, I can still find you guilty of this offense. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so the attorney for Mr. Albino is Monica Guerrero. Mr. Stateson, have you had an opportunity to discuss the charge with Mr. Albino?
Yes, Your Honor.
In your opinion, does he have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has he been able to assist you in his defense?
He has.
I approve the waiver. Do we have an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. The agreement is a $0 fine with court costs, 2 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, the time and money to run concurrently, and if it pleases the court, the judgment would be satisfied.
Mr. Stateson, is that your understanding of the agreement?
That is the agreement. Mr. Albino does have the time credit. We just ask that you give him that credit and follow the offer, the plea of bargain.
All right. So, Mr. Albino, to the offense of reckless driving with a range of punishment up to 30 days in Bexar County Jail and or a fine of up to $200, how do you plead, sir?
No contest, Your Honor.
Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I will accept your plea. I'm assessing a $0 fine plus court costs, sentencing you to 2 days Bexar County Jail. You do get credit for time served and the time and money run concurrent, and the court finds that your judgment is satisfied. Is there anything further from defense?
Only with regard to whether the court requires a thumbprint on the court's file.
Say that again, whether the court requires what?
A thumbprint on the court's file, and if so, would you allow Mr. Albino additional time for him to come to the courthouse to give that print?
Oh, okay. Yes. It's not a problem, right? So because we're doing this by Zoom, it's not a problem, Mr. Stateson.
Okay. All right. Thank you,
Okay.
Judge. Nothing else
All
from
right.
defense.
All right, State, anything further?
Nothing further, Judge. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Mr. Albino, I want to wish you the best of luck, sir. I'm adjourning this hearing, and you take care of yourself and stay out of trouble, sir, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Best of luck to you. Take care.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right. Cause number 656551, State of Texas versus Jesus Estrada. Okay, are we going to need an interpreter on this one? This is Mr. Matthew Brown, who's here for that.
It's not on for today.
It's not on for today? Okay, well, I got all kinds of paperwork on it. Okay. We'll go on to State of Texas versus Joy Hallam.
And I believe that was Valerie.
That was Valerie Headland, yes.
Yeah, and she stepped out to go to another courtroom, Your Honor.
Okay, well, we'll have to recall this for tomorrow then. Okay.
Just Saldaña, I'm back from talking with my client.
Yes, sir.
It looks like we didn't get the paperwork signed. It looks like it wasn't sent completely to you. So I think we also need the Spanish translation paperwork as well. Could we reset this to December 3rd?
Yeah.
And do a plea then?
Well, I'm going to reset it to January 25. And then whenever you all are ready to go, just let Aleda know and we'll bring you in as
Okay.
early as you want. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Roundtree.
Goodbye.
So you're excused. Take care. Mr. Zamora? I'm sorry, he's still muted.
Okay, got it. Sorry about that. If I could speak with Brett, please, briefly. I was just chatting him here, but
Okay.
if I could go into a breakout room with him just briefly, and then may I be excused?
Yes, and did I gave you all the reset dates?
You gave me the 2 reset dates, and Sandoval was off docket today.
Okay.
The reset for the
All right.
December 16th.
Okay, great. All right, just you'll get a breakout room in a second. Mr. Boses will join you, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Farmer, what can we help you with?
Hello, Your Honor. I conferred with the state, and I do have an offer that I'd like to relay to Mr. Rivera, and I do believe he'd be accepting this offer. So I guess it would be for a quick reset to have the paperwork done.
Yeah, we will. We're set this to January 25, so we have a deadline. But you're welcome to get the paperwork done and let us know, and we'll bring it in as soon as you're ready. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. May myself and my client be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. And Mr. Rivera, you're excused, sir. You can log off at this time. Thank you, sir. Ms. Carter.
Good morning, Judge. Afternoon. Aaron Bedoya was on the docket this morning. He was previously excused. I have conferred with the state. If I could reset his case, we've filed an order for breath discovery, but Brett just informed me that there may be another way that I'm going to need to acquire those records. So we're just gonna try to figure all of that out.
Okay. And that was on Bedoya, Bedolla?
Correct, Judge. 668-932.
668-932. Okay. All right. So we're just going to reset this. Will January 25 work for you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So that will take care of that. That's the only thing you had today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, you have a great day, Ms. Carter and Mr. Bedoya, and you are excused. Take
Thank you,
care.
Judge.
Thank you. Take care.
Okay, Judge, I think I'm gonna have to go in. I think Mr. Espinosa is still in a breakout room.
I'm sorry, Aleda. I was trying to hear 2 things at once. What'd you say?
Something about a breakout room.
Okay.
That somebody's still in the breakout room.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Samora's in? No, he's not in a breakout room. Why is he back there? He was just here. That's really weird. Oh, yeah. He wanted to talk to Mr. Boses. Did you get a chance to talk to Mr. Zamora, Mr. Boses? Okay.
Just went in there, Judge.
Okay. And we just got 2 people in the breakout room now, okay? I am going to disappear now. I'm going to go to my, what do I need to do with those?
Put the bond amount in the bottom of the first page.
Oh, this is the
check
one.
lines, and then the personal bond paperwork with conditions is the next 2 pages. Well, this is Jimenez, it's in the courtroom.
Okay. Oops. Okay, so this was an MTR, so I'm not doing the no contact order on the. So that should do it.
Conditions then,
I'm sorry,
the conditions.
the conditions, yeah. Who was a contact or, I mean, who's that against?
It was some girl I thought.
Is that a woman?
Pick up, so you can.
It was some girl I thought. Her name just Ashley. But I haven't had contact with her.
Okay.
Since that day.
All right. So I guess that's it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Out of trouble, ma'am. We want you to have a good life. Take care.
Right.
All right. I think we are done, except, well, Mr. Bosis is alone. Okay, I think we're done. Everybody have a great afternoon.
Do we have anything?
Thank you
this
for
afternoon,
your
Judge?
hard work. I'm sorry.
Do we have anything this afternoon?
I thought we did, but I don't think we do after all. Aleda, do we have anything this afternoon?
Let me confirm that for you. And today's the 17th. No, just for you to have a beautiful day on your birthday.
Yes,
Thank
happy
you
birthday.
very much. I appreciate
Happy
it.
birthday, Judge.
Oh, thank you.
You're about to take that robe off and go downtown, huh?
Yeah.
Party time. Have a good birthday,
Y'all have
Judge.
a great afternoon. I'm going to go join the judges. I don't know what they're deciding about important things about the court. But anyway,
It was nice
y'all
seeing
have a
you.
great afternoon.
Yeah,
And
thanks.
Maria, thank you so much for helping us. It gets really hectic, doesn't it? And
Yes, it
then
does.
our audio is not always great. Well, I appreciate it.
Judge.
You
You're
have a
welcome,
great
Judge.
afternoon. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
I had one last question. Who is that
Oh,
MT?
wait, we're out of time. There's no more questions.
I'm sorry, Judge. I know it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Who is that last MTR on that you guys were discussing?
It was an assault bodily injury, but
It was Crystal Jimenez.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
you need the
MTR
cause
was-
number? You need the cause number?
I think I got it.
625-858.
Okay, I got it. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Great. Crystal Lynn Jimenez.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, any other questions? Going.
Have a
Y'all
good-
take care.
have a good-
Bye.